Hello beautiful people. In today's recipe we will be making rice swallow, and we'll be giving all the actual measurements of the water of the rice, so you can divide or multiply accordingly when you're making yours. So let's get started. And here I have 4 cups of rice. Look at my measurement cup, the little ice cream cup, and we're going to wash this rice. We'll wash and transfer it into the sieve. We're going to wash it thoroughly till the water runs clear. So we'll sieve out this first one and we'll continue washing till the water runs clear, and I'll do that off the camera. And after that, we are going to soak the rice. I soaked mine overnight. You have to soak this for more than 6 hours so that the rice will get really soft before blending it. I added in water to top it well because it might also rise in the process depending on the type of rice you're using. And this is the next day. By me touching it, it's very soft. It can even break by just pinching it. Then I divided the rice into 2 parts. So for each part, I blended with 2 cups of water, the same cup I used in measuring the rice initially. And we're going to blend this till it's very smooth. That means I used a total of 4 cups of water for blending the 4 cups of rice. Look at that beautiful milky color. And we blended this twice. This is the second batch. And I used 1 cup of water to rinse my blender. Then we started turning this. I'm cooking this on low to medium heat. Please don't use high heat. Low to medium heat is fine. And we'll keep stirring this, so be ready to stir this for a while. This is what the Hausas from the northern part of Nigeria call Tuwo Shinkafa. They use a special rice called Hausa rice. So that Hausa rice, you don't have to blend it. It's very soft. You cook it till it's tender and you turn it together. If you can get the Hausa rice, that will be fine. Otherwise, this method also gives you the same results. After some time, it will get lumps, little lumps like this, but don't despair. It's going to also melt away as you keep stirring it. So at this point, this got a little bit hard to stir. You must really have super muscles to be able to stir this at this point. It was quite hard. You can keep stirring it if that's what you want, but I had to use another method to get out of this. So I added in 2 cups of water to this. When making rice fufu, you have to be very patient. Don't be in a hurry. And I made allowance for the water to sit so that it wouldn't be on top of the rice fufu. It has to sit right inside the pot. And I covered this and brought it to a boil for 5 minutes. And now we are stirring it again. At this point, it's far much easier to stir than before. The water gave it volume also. And the rice will keep rising as you keep stirring it. Be very patient with yourself as you stir this, and we'll cook this all through with low to medium heat. So when it got to this point where it's no longer very white like how it was initially, I added an additional cup of water, and we're going to scrape the sides of the pot because that's part of our rice fufu. And I covered this and brought it to a boil for another 5 minutes. And this is 5 minutes later. We are giving this the final stir. We are mixing the water with the rice fufu. So this last addition of water was to get it to the consistency I wanted. I don't want it too hard and I don't want it too soft either. So if you want yours softer than this, that means you have to add in more water. And if you want yours harder than this, you might have to add half cup of water, not 1 cup like I used. And we are stirring this, mixing it together to come to a fine swallow. We're also scraping the sides of the pot so that all our rice is intact. And here is our final product. So I'm going to scoop this. Normally, I don't use these plastic bags at home, but for the sake of this video, I'm showing you how to wrap your rice swallow in case if you want it in that fufu shape or fufu form. So you're going to twist it very tightly to form that shape. And here are all our wrapped rice swallow. And I'm having mine with afan soup. I have the recipe for this afang soup on my channel already. You can check it out. Personally, I would say I prefer this rice swallow to pounded yam. I don't know about you. What do you think about this recipe? Have you had this rice fufu before? Will you be trying it out? In total, I cooked this for about 30 minutes. Remember, at Glory Homemaker, we give you value for your time. And let's have a taste of our rice fufu with this afang soup. Yes, it's edible. And here it is. It's so delicious. So delicious. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.